And Ron Meyer is in 4th position, but it's a very tight battle. And this is the leader, Li Hongping, preparing for his 10th dive. A look of concentration.
That was a superb dive. What really stands out in my mind about this dive is how tight a pike he gets in this. It's so beautiful. That excellent balance that we talked about on the takeoff, but look at this. He is like an envelope. And now that straight up and down entry. I think that dive is going to score very, very well.
The judges like it. 8.5 and 9s are the scores. The total 82.15 for the man who was 4th place in this event in the 84 games. This is Kent Ferguson in 3rd position after 9 dives. 87 U.S. indoor 3-meter national champion.
Nice dive for Kent Ferguson. His twisting skills are so good. He has some trampoline background from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and he learned to twist there, and it's really helped his diving. Watch this. The thing that really is good about Kent's twisting skills are how quickly he gets in the twist right there. If there is any flaw, it's that little wobble that he can sometimes get in the twist, but it certainly didn't affect the entry. Nice straight up and down finish.
Kent Ferguson scores 9, the low 8.5, the total 78.3, a very strong dive for him. This is Li Deliang, his 10th dive, currently in 2nd place.
Well, that was a good dive, but there were a few flaws in it, and I think we'll see them on the replay. This reverse 2 1/2 somersault pike is a degree of difficulty of 3.0. It's a difficult dive to do because it's difficult to spin in that pike position. But there is a little flaw that we'll see in 1 second. Right here, see those knees bend? That is a flaw. And then that entry is not perfectly straight. See his feet go beyond that straight up and down?
The judges take off for that flaw as well. 70.5 is his total score. Li Deliang stays in 2nd place, however. And Ron Meyer, the current U.S. champion in the 3-meter springboard, in 4th and feeling a desperate need to come up.
And that was a reverse 1 1/2 somersault with 3.5 twists. The degree of difficulty was 3.3. There's a lot of degree of difficulty. If the judges score this well, he'll move right up into it. Now let's see. That was a good takeoff. He got into the twist very well. If there is any flaw at all that I saw, his entry could have been a little cleaner. It certainly is straight up and down, but there's just enough splash there.
What a tough guy you are to please, Steve McFarland. The judges give Ron Meyer a 79.2. It's the 2nd best dive of the 10th round. The standings, the Chinese still on top, the Americans charging. 10 dives in their competition, the men make 11. And this is the 11th and final dive for our leader, Li Hongping.
And that was a forward 1 1/2 somersault with 3 twists. And Li Hongping did an excellent dive. His twisting skills are very, very good. And I think the judges will score this well. The thing that is so remarkable about this dive is how smooth the twist is. It is so graceful. Watch this. Right into the twist. Excellent straight body in the twist. And a straight up and down finish. I think it'll score very well.
We talked about strategy earlier. Li Hongping doing his easiest dive last. The judges like it. 76.85. He looks fairly safe in 1st place. Now it's up to the Americans to come on strong. Li Hongping doesn't seem worried, though. Kent Ferguson, a different expression on his face, his final dive.
Another excellent twisting optional for Kent Ferguson. We saw the dive before. He did a reverse 1 1/2 somersault with 2.5 twists. This dive, he adds another twist. This is a 3.5 twisting reverse 1 1/2. And here is why it is so good. Remember, he gets right into that twist. Look at that. There's a slight wobble, but I really don't think the judges are going to take off for it because he finishes the dive so straight.
85.8. It is the highest scoring dive of the men's competition so far, and it registers pleasingly on the face of Kent Ferguson. Li Deliang, feeling the attack from Ferguson, is in second place. His final dive.
He really missed that dive. It was an inward 3.5. Degree of difficulty was 3.4. And I think we're going to see here that split tuck that divers sometimes use when they get in trouble. It's a major flaw, and let's see it on the replay. Right here, he pushes away from the board a little bit, and right there, see that? See his knees come apart, his legs come apart? Well, if the judges see that, they can deduct up to 2 points from the score.
Well, this wasn't the judges' angles, but they obviously saw it. The scores as low as 4.5. His total, 52.7, 30 points less than Kent Ferguson, and he has dropped to third and opened the door for Ron Meyer in his final dive to move up.
Oh, that was Ron's reverse 3.5 somersault tuck. It was a great dive for him at the Indoor Nationals, where he beat Greg Louganis with this dive. And here again, a 3.5 degree of difficulty. If he gets good scores, he'll really move up. Let's see. The thing that is so exciting about this dive is how tight a tuck Ron gets into. See that tight tuck position? The judges love to see that. And it's just nice straight body lineup for the finish.
Let's see.
The scores for Ron Meyer, the highest scoring dive of the afternoon, 89.25, and he has jumped ahead of Li Deliang. So in the final standings, a last-minute attack from the Americans moves them into second and third.